Meet Natalie. Natalie loves books.
This is your brain on books. Any questions? And this is Angela. She's a very serious jazz singer.
Shooby-dooby-dooby-doop-doop-doo. And sure, we both like to stay informed, but this world sometimes, am I right? You know what we need? 30 minutes of meditation.
Pop culture meditation.
So we're here to remind you.
We get it. You're smart. But right now, take a deep breath and put your books down.
Hey, 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 Natalie, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm good. How are you? 'Cause I want to know your story.
We're gonna do some hot takes today, my friend.
Ooh.
Hey, Natalie.
Hi.
I love it when we start our hot takes. I mean, our put your books down. Everybody, welcome to Put Your Books Down. I love it when we start our Put Your Books Down with a song.
I think that's something that we should start doing since I'm obviously a really good singer.
You're a really good singer.
I mean,
really
I know.
good. You know what? You're really good you're really quick on the uptake too. Like you really like jump right in there and you know exactly what to do. Like it's so cool.
Like I knew immediately you were doing Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson say.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi.
You're
Remember who you're dealing with.
I know exactly who you're dealing with, who I'm dealing with.
What am I? Pro.
A pro. You're a pro.
Yeah.
Dude, I know I wouldn't have even been able to do that had it not been you. Like some people would not have clued in and I would have been showing my ass. But instead, you just immediately
I
right
grabbed
there.
your butt cheek and rode the tidal wave with you. I grabbed that bun and took it to the next level.
I just want to like get a visual of me like going through the ocean with like my butt
I just see
cheek
us
out.
on a surfboard.
Okay,
and like
you
I'm
just
sitting down and I just
grab
have
the butt
one
cheek.
hand on your bun and I'm like, I got you, girl.
Fabulous.
Ride that wave.
All right. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in once again. We are going to be talking about our hot takes.
Hot takes. First hot takes of 2024.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like last time we did hot takes, we did say all the jokes about coming in hot and blah, 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 blah. But that's fine. We can still make those jokes.
Yeah.
It's fine. Hot takes.
Hot take. As Bruce would say, she's hot. About Selma Hayek. Who is Natalie? Who is that? Selma Hayek. Well, she's hot.
Wow.
Takes.
Okay. I didn't think I was going to go there. But anyway, yes. So we're going to do our hot takes.
Well, now I'm the weirdo. Go ahead.
But you know what? You're weird and so am I.
Well, that's fine.
That's the way
I
it
love
is.
it.
I love it too. I wouldn't have
You know
it
what,
any
Angela?
other ways.
Guess what? Here's a
What?
hot take for you. I like me. My husband likes me. His dogs like me.
Mhm.
So you say whatever you want about me. I like me.
And scene.
And scene.
Okay. So we've come up with some of our hottest hot takes, and I have to just warn you in advance. Some of my hot takes are a little serious. Okay?
There's always got a party pooper. We have to always have a party pooper.
And it's
who
me.
is very popular at parties. Go ahead.
Very popular.
Yeah.
I'm going to come in hot with my first hot take,
All right.
and here it is.
Okay.
Post Grammys, post Oscars, blah, 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 blah. You notice that everybody has gotten really skinny. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's because they're all taking semaglutide, tirzepatide, also known as Ozempic, Wegovy, Zepbound, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, go for it. Here's my hot take. Go for it. If that makes you do your thing. If you need to take a drug to help you lose weight, go for it. Because you know what? Every single doctor on the planet is like, lose weight, and then all of your diseases will go away. That's all they ever tell you is to lose weight. And you know what? If you have something that's going to help you lose weight, then take it
let me
and
tell
enjoy.
You, I'm the first one to tell you it changed my life. And I absolutely did it. I, had all of those surgeries, tumors in my uterus and thyroid, myself, and my hormones. It was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I looked like I played for the Rams, which there's nothing wrong with that. But
that wasn't too hard on yourself.
No, but I did the work. I did things I should have seen what everyone else saw in their bodies that does the stuff. And I didn't. And I was going through menopause and my hormones started balancing out. I lost a lot of weight on my own, But at our age and with menopause and in any situation, it doesn't matter what situation, anyone should be able to do it. You plateau. And this really helped me. And it helped my thyroid, helped my metabolism. I think that the judge needs to go away from all of this. I think that anyone should be able to do whatever they want to do to help their bodies. If it doesn't matter, it should just be accessible to anybody that wants to do that. If we see things down the line negative about this, whatever, I would shoot it in my eyeball if it did what it did for me back then when I did it. And it's just something that I feel. I mean,
you feel good about,
it made me feel amazing. It just really helped me. And you can still eat. I still work out. I don't
you still get nutrition.
I don't
You're
have
still
to
healthy.
do that. I don't have to do it really anymore.
Right.
Because what I've noticed is, a lot of the weight stays off if you manage your
lifestyle
health and stuff like that in your lifestyle.
Yes.
But I when I started that, it was just like
you needed it. It was a lifesaver for you.
It did, and
I didn't know you were. I didn't know you were
back.
I actually didn't know you were going to talk about your journey.
Well,
with this.
I feel like a phony if it's brought up. I mean, I
have a prescription for it. I cannot afford it, so I'm looking into other options for how I can take it because I definitely feel like I need to lose some weight. But there's no shame. There's no shame in that, people. If you have been just, you know what, it's fine. Okay. Anyway, it's controversial because I know that it's for diabetes and blah, blah, but actually some of it has been, the drug has been approved for weight loss. And there's a really good reason for it.
It's also prevented people from
getting diabetes. Yes. So no more shame in that, y'all. When Oprah Winfrey was like, okay, I changed my mind and I thought about it. And yes, I've been taking this drug. And yes, it has helped me lose a ton of weight. And I don't feel guilty about it anymore at all. I'm like, that's when everybody should have just be like, you still have people in Hollywood that are like, oh, I'm just doing like diet and exercise. No, you're not. You're taking the drug. It's fine.
About the judge because people are so judgmental about it.
We have to stop judging.
And also, why does anybody care what other person does?
Why does anybody care?
Why does everybody get worked up about what other people do?
Thank you.
Everyone can do what they want. If you don't, if you don't believe in it, you don't think it, that's fine. I know. That's all right.
I have no dog in that hunt.
I have no dog in that fight. I don't it doesn't matter. Everybody should just be able to do what they want to do.
Right.
And it just shouldn't be that big of a deal.
But
don't do every aspect of life.
Yes. Okay. But don't do it if you have an eating disorder or something, like be careful, like blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, like no judge. Okay.
We're all
adults. It's my first hot take.
Okay.
Woo, I told you I was coming in hot.
That's fine.
Okay. Go for it.
So
What's yours?
I'll just come up with this one first.
Come on in.
If anyone ever put an original Michael Bolton song on a mix for they just aren't that into you. For example, he sang a lot of covers, okay? But if it's an original Michael Bolton song, it's probably I Said I Loved You, ... but I lied.
Oh my God.
So, Michael, I did research on this.
Oh, God.
And also, I love Michael Bolton.
You do?
You know it. Yes.
I did not know that.
I think he has the voice of an angel.
Oh, I did not know.
And
I've just always been so distracted.
Gene on Gene. And also, I'm just saying, but everyone's like, oh, Michael Bolton, like such a crooner. And he was with songs he didn't write.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were unfortunate to catch an original on a mix from a partner, that's a breakup mix. Okay? I said I loved you, but I lied.
Wow. I had no idea. Wow. Okay.
That's one of my takes. Go ahead.
Speaking of Michael Bolton, this has nothing to do with Michael Bolton, but this is my hot take. It is no longer taboo to use cannabis, people. Calm down. It has turned into
around people that it bothers? I mean, do you know people that still are nerd alerts?
Yes. There's all kinds of people who think it's still a really terrible, awful thing. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Awful? With all the help that it does for everybody? I mean,
Natalie,
who cares?
I know you've moved on.
Why do people care?
Because they feel like it. I mean, I don't think little kids. I don't think kids should be doing edibles or smoking weed.
There's a caveat.
Of course.
I'm talking about adults.
I'm talking about grown adults.
People that can drink alcohol should be able to.
Yes. Have a gummy. Half a gummy.
If you want to.
If you don't want to, that's fine. But
I mean, you
anyway.
still shouldn't drive. You should, you treat it as if it's like an alcohol substance of sort. You still have to treat it as a mind altering thing.
Yes. Yes.
So you have to be like, keep it cool. Like, be cool about it. Don't ruin it for yourself.
Right.
Okay?
Don't ruin it for yourself. But I mean, and my follow up to that is, and anybody who is like in jail for selling weed at some point needs to be like let off.
I can't.
Like,
agreed.
What you can't what?
I can't with the people that are in jail for weed, like for even distributing, like selling weed. Anybody that's in jail for like life sentences.
They're entrepreneurs. What is the difference between them
on the streets
and somebody who has a dispensary?
It's not heroin and it's not cocaine.
I know.
To be in jail for life, there are people that are in jail for life sentences for marijuana.
Yeah, they need to be let out.
And
that's my hot take.
Me. Okay. Devastates me.
Sorry, and it's also always black men. So sorry.
Well,
not trying to get.
It's not a lie,
but that's
okay. I'll try to do a happier one.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Jim Carrey should have won an Academy Award for Liar Liar and The Cable Guy. I said it.
I'm not going to make you defend that because I don't.
Go for it.
I don't disagree. I'll
foam at the mouth defending it.
I know.
I want to have a whole episode on Jim Carrey. Like,
we do.
We didn't. I mean, that's a whole episode.
It needs to be well researched because I'm going to have to take some time.
I'm well researched.
I know you are already like it's come up.
I know
a couple
all
times.
the words to both of those movies,
you know
including
Ace
Ventura. What?
Whenever you talk about lines to movies, you call them words, which I think is so cute.
I'm adorable.
You're like I know all the words to Liar Liar. Like
are words parts of lines?
Yeah, but I just think it's cute that you say words. I think it's cute.
Okay.
It's endearing.
I know every screenplay.
No. I think it's adorable.
I know every script to. Oh, okay.
I think it's sweet. I think it's so cute when you say, "I know all the words to Liar Liar." Like
I know all the words to lots of movies.
And I know
lots
of
that kind
words.
of time. Do you?
No, but I know all the words to all the songs, and I will defy anyone to challenge me to a duel on.
No,
I know all the songs. I mean,
wouldn't do it.
Sometimes Frank is like, "How do you know this song?" And I'm like, "I don't know how I know this song. I just know all the words."
All right. So what do you think about Liar Liar and The Cable Guy? Real quick.
I thought label liar. I thought Liar Liar was absolutely hilarious.
It's exquisite.
It's adorable. It's the perfect rom-com. Like it's funny
He
AF.
Can make you laugh your pants off and also cry.
And touch a little heartstring.
Eternal Sunshine. He is such an amazing actor. I can't even get into this right now.
We need to talk about Eternal Sunshine sometime.
Oh, Devastation Station. Because but listen, Liar Liar. Brilliant. The Cable Guy.
Station.
Mm-hmm. It's like it was like the first dark comedy that I was like, this is so dark and it's hilarious
so
and he's amazing.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite Jim Carrey movie, but it's really hard to say. But I think it is The Cable Guy.
I know you. I know who I'm dealing with.
I mean,
it's you.
If you guys if any of you guys listening or not, rewatch Liar Liar or The Cable Guy. Both.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Here's my next hot take. The influencer thing has played out. I'm tired of it.
People make a living out of it. What do you mean?
I know, but I worry because what if the social media channels just take a dive?
It won't. They won't. In this economy?
That's your favorite line. That's your favorite thing to say.
I stole that from Mary Bogey. I think I stole that from Mary Bogey.
God, when is that girl going to come on this podcast?
I know.
Mary Bogey? Come on, man. She's like she's all camera shy and like audio shy. I'm like, what? She's like the funniest person ever.
I know. But seriously, I don't think that's not going away.
I know, but it's so out of control on social media. Like, I am so over it.
But people make really good livings.
Do they? Because I'd like to.
Have you ever heard? I'm sorry, 2 words. OnlyFans.
Okay, so do I just need to get an OnlyFans? Is that what needs to happen?
I mean, if you have the confidence to do that, sure.
Well, what do they want me to do? Put lipstick on in front of the camera? I can do that.
I think it requires
not on my lips.
More.
It's not on my lips.
Downstairs.
Lipstick on my downstairs
or like
lips.
on your feet. Like if you want to put lipstick on your feet or something like that.
Okay, no, never mind.
Or on like
I'm not getting it. I'm not getting an OnlyFans.
All right,
buns.
It's naked heavy. A lot of naked.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Phones should have an automatic lock that senses alcohol consumption and internet shopping through Instagram ads.
Actually, can't you get a breathalyzer on your phone?
No,
I think you can.
Whatever.
I think you can.
What if you're not that drunk? You're just like kind of buzzed.
And it's like
late.
This is a good time to stop drinking.
Like you're sleeping next to somebody who's asleep, who's just like can't tell you to stop, and you're watching The Sopranos till like 3 a.m.
Oh no, you're not talking about for yourself. You're just like no.
I didn't like accidentally order like a bunch of keto gummy things that like make you lose weight. I don't know.
keto gummies, Natalie? Did you hear about that from an influencer?
No, it was an ad on my Instagram
influencer.
Yeah, and I forgot about it. And the next day, I have a shame spiral by telling Scott, by the way, I accidentally spent, and this is a wrong charge. It's fraudulent, but they're taking $121 out of my account for these gummies that make you lose weight. He was like, they don't just do that. I was like, well, it did. So I canceled. I canceled my card.
Did you cancel?
I canceled the card. Got a new card.
Okay.
After I emailed the company.
We're going to move on.
Yep. We don't judge.
Not judging. I just want to say that I'm really sorry that happened.
Well, it's not the first time.
It's not.
If I had a nickel. During COVID, I had packages from Instagram. I'd be like, what? An eye massager? Okay. Yeah, it was like an eye mask massager with heat.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. Well, try one. You know what? You can borrow it sometime. It's actually fabulous. Go ahead.
Okay. Don't be so mad. You're getting a little too mad. It's 2024. Sorry. And it's okay to change your mind about things. That's my hot take. It's okay to change your mind about things. Change your mind.
Like nobody. Like if someone made a resolution or something.
Yeah. Or like
change it.
You always thought that you loved this, but you realize you don't love it anymore. It's okay.
Don't love it.
Change your mind. You always thought you were supporting a certain candidate or whatever. You not want to support that candidate. Change your mind. It's okay. Nobody's going to be mad at you. Just change.
Right.
It's all right. Change your mind.
It's cool.
It's okay to change your mind.
We're all along for the ride.
Okay.
Very Matthew McConaughey of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. The best way to deal with anger is to go to an empty warehouse, bump the song Never by Moving Pictures, and dance through your anger. Not only are you dancing it out in ways you've never dreamed of, it's great cardio and you'll feel better.
What is the song Never? Because I don't know that song.
Okay, well, just because you asked, I have it pulled up on my Spotify, and once I play it, you'll absolutely remember what this is from.
Is this going to make us be banned in Russia because there's music?
So that's sax. You're mad? Yeah. Do you turn this on?
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Find a warehouse.
I got it now. Yeah, 100%.
And just you can do gymnastics, ballet.
Do a Ren. It's Ren.
Pull a Ren.
Pull a Ren. All right. I'm with you.
Never.
Darren, are you live? Okay.
Yeah, he's off.
All right.
So I think that is a really healthy way because therapy is very expensive if insurance doesn't cover it. So if you can find a warehouse, we all find them, or a train track.
I think we all know where to find a warehouse.
Go into the woods somewhere where you have ample hills and enough dance space.
I have ample hills.
Dance your way through it.
I already have ample hills, Natalie. I think we've already talked about that.
Your boobs?
And my buns.
Oh, yes. All right, well.
Listen, I like that.
Good for you.
I definitely want to.
Obviously, you dance through your anger.
Yeah.
Good for your buns.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to pull in my husband into this game.
Oh.
Because he has got a hot take that he has been telling me, and I'm going to say for years he's been saying this, okay? So here it is. This is Frank's hot take. Get ready. Okay. Tell me what your hot take is, Frank.
It's 25 degrees outside, and there's a guy with a toboggan hat, a coat, and short pants, and he's not running or exercising. Makes me mad.
So, what's your hot take?
My hot take is those people need to put on pants. Okay. And stop lying to themselves and everyone else that they're not cold.
Got it. He's not wrong.
They're freezing. They're absolutely freezing.
They're freezing.
You don't have to look. You don't have to do that.
He's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong.
They're cold, but this is a. I have to say it's like a teenager thing, and he followed it up by saying it's like a frat boy thing, and I was like, he's not wrong about that either.
No, but seen
it's also
in
like
our
high school
neighborhood,
kids.
I see a bunch of like adults running in like sports bras and like Speedo bottoms in like 35-degree
Speedo
weather.
bottom.
Well, like they're like,
are they training for a triathlon?
I don't
Ironman?
Do you think I pulled over and asked them? Because I could get arrested for that.
You could get arrested for asking if they're training for a triathlon?
If you pull over to someone that's running, I obviously, yeah, that's threatening and weird. Like, just hang out in my car and be like, what are you training for, a marathon? And they're supposed to, like, answer me.
I would like you to do that next
when
time
they're barely closed. I doubt it.
Okay.
That's highly threatening. If someone did that to me, I'd immediately call 911 on my...
You would?
If I wore a watch phone.
You would not.
You're right. I'd be very flattered. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's do another one.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The trailers for Dune Part 2 are exhausting. Wish I was cool enough to see all that sand and monster and nasal piercings and got excited.
Mm-hmm.
You a Dune person?
That's a real poignant hot take, given the fact that your boy is in that movie.
I didn't see the first one. Fell asleep.
Okay, so my hot take on that is that, like, not all actors do everything we love. Like, sometimes there's stuff they do that we don't love, and we're not going to watch it.
Yeah.
You don't have blind loyalty to...
I don't have blind loyalty to any actor. I'm trying to think. Harrison Ford, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe Harrison Ford, but no, I don't. Wait. No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Okay. Speaking of blind loyalty, I don't have blind loyalty to this person, but I am not mad in any way, shape, or form at Taylor Swift. No. I'm not mad at her.
Everybody back off.
Everybody just back off. Like,
but also, is it exhausting? Yeah. Do you know why it's exhausting? Because of everybody's projection shit on this. Like, that people that care so much about, like, the fact that, like, they don't like her or this, like, everyone's so busybody with her relationships.
I know.
And she's, you know what? She's going to her boyfriend's football games. He happens to be a famous football player. Listen, let her be her. Okay.
Let her, it's whether or not it's...
why is it okay for everybody else? Why is she so like, obnoxious about it?
Even if it is like a big media stunt, I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm
not
mad at Taylor Swift. She's a pop musician. Yeah. She writes music. She plays.
She's really talented.
She's really talented. All the little girls love her, and then a lot of other people too.
She seems like a girl's girl. She seems like she's got a lot of gal pals. Everybody seems, to get along. And also, if you date her, you sign up for some stuff.
What do you want, though? Jeez, what do you want?
But, like, get off her back.
Jeez.
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone. I'm not mad at her.
I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her.
On the heels of that, I want to say one more hot take, which not all musicians want to be famous, by the way. That's very misunderstood. Not all musicians want to be famous. Most musicians just want to be able to make their music, do their art, and make a nice living at it. They don't...
Okay, whoa. There's a disconnect for me there.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Uh-oh. Here.
Oh, boy.
Am I in a safe place to have a question?
Let me take a sip of my wine. My Golden Girls cup.
Ooh. My only question is, like, how are they, like, getting heard, successful, doing their thing? And when you say make a really good living, like, and not be, like, a little famous, like, it doesn't have to be, like, I'm not talking Taylor Swift, but, like, you can't have nobody know about you and make money, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about, like,
not everybody. Even if it's local. I mean, like, even if it's
local celebrity, sure, a niche, whatever. Niche. You like, say niche, I say niche. No, there's local celebs, there's local following, like what I have around here, right? But people are always like, why don't you go on American Idol? And I'm like, I don't want to go on American Idol. I don't want to. I don't want to.
First of all, you're a jazz singer, and that's selling out.
Also, that would be stupid. It's not even selling. It's not about selling out. I don't care. I don't care about American Idol.
Okay. Hey, you're in a safe place.
Take her down.
But also, you're not just. You have a local celebrity in multiple states in this country, so
I know.
I don't think you can say you're local. Because if you have more than 3 states where you're known, I think that puts you in
but that's like, but I'm not
right.
Yeah, but I'm not famous. I mean, when people say famous,
depends on who you're talking to.
Well, but I mean, I know I'm famous with you, Natalie.
Well,
I'm famous
a lot of people like in New York.
You don't need to be famous to make a good living.
Utah,
you don't need to be famous to make a good living. You can do shows, you can teach, you can do recordings, you can do adjacent things that make you money. You can influence. You can have a YouTube channel. There's a whole bunch of ways as a musician to make a really nice living.
But do you mean like, well, okay, so can we include that there are different levels of fame then?
I'm talking about, we can continue. Yes.
Because you want to be known enough to have people go to the gigs.
You just want to be
for music lessons.
Most musicians really want to be good at their craft, though. They just want to be really good at their craft. Most really good musicians want to just be really good at their craft.
This is a very jazz is my bag conversation, because I'm not a jazz singer, because I guess I'm like one of your biggest fans. So I'm like, why you are kind of, but you have a sort of fame. Like, I think every person that makes money from singing has a certain awareness, and so I won't use the word fame. Awareness.
There's a lot of people in this world who just do gigs and like they're never known about. You would never know about them. They're really good at their craft and they make just a nice, decent living doing whatever they do, and you would never even hear of them. That's all I'm saying.
That's a shame.
Let's move on.
But that's a shame.
Of course it's a shame, but that's the way it is. Not everybody's cut out for big, gigantic, like stadium style
big,
fame.
Gigantic things. But to me, to make a good living means that people know about them, and to me, that's a certain amount of fame. That's all I'm saying. Is like it's kind of connected a little bit, not big time.
Yeah, okay. I'm talking about like
I hear you.
American Idol.
I don't want to discuss it. Agreed. I don't want to discredit though, like the fame that goes with people knowing who you are.
Sure, like local celebrity in a few states, blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah,
that's fine.
To me, that's like.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I would.
It's I would
love to have that.
I'm super thankful for the fact that like people want me to do gigs and call me for gigs and like blah blah blah. You know, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
like American Idol.
Yeah, stop asking me like, why are you not going on American Idol? Why are you not America's Got Talent? Like, they're like,
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to go there and sing a Katy Perry song.
I don't need to. I don't want to. Of
course you don't. You definitely don't need to.
Not all musicians need to be super duper famous. That's all I'm saying. They don't want to be.
Commercialize them,
but there's
for the dollar.
But there's a commercial market in jazz too. Yeah, there's famous jazz musicians too. Like,
do you think there are a lot of jazz musicians? Like, what is that? I don't. Well, maybe we take this offline.
Yeah, this is offline.
But my question is like how that works. Like, what's the version of American Idol for a jazz singer?
Oh, like people who
they were to do that.
Oh, it's similar. You know, it's similar. But it's
there are ways though that I mean, because I thought jazz was kind of sacred, that like was like an untouchable like
if you think about
place.
Well, think about like the idols of jazz. Like, well, Samara Joy is the new hot thing on the jazz situation. She just got last year into 2023 best new artist of 2023, like best new artist, not like best new jazz artist. Because so I mean, I just think I don't know.
I hear you.
It's okay. We just next topic.
Well, you don't have to. You can just. We're just asking questions.
It's fine. I don't.
It's all about learning.
It's a lot.
Well, sorry. It's certainly not personal.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. It's just it's a new theme seems to be like we're like us talking about music. Like I have so many questions, and I don't know if my questions come across like shitty or because that I'm your biggest fan, and so like when I talk with you about this, like it's not that I'm trying to say what you're saying is wrong. I genuinely am asking, like it's such a different world that I am not familiar with, so I'm very sincere.
I know you are. Okay. I'm not mad at you. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, no, I get it. I understand why you're asking the questions too.
Okay,
I think that I was just trying to make a statement, like not all musicians want to be famous. Some of them are just happy, just like doing their local gigs and just like having a nice living, being a music teacher, doing their gigs, blah, 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 blah. And that's enough. We don't all have to be famous. But people constantly come up to me and they're like, why are you not on American Idol? I'm like, I don't want to be on American Idol. Like, what on earth are you asking me this question for? That's my point.
And my question is just that, like, there has to be, but even if you're not like commercially famous, there's still a certain amount of fame like that's attached to people.
Well, I guess what I'm talking about is like zillions of dollars famous. Like I don't need to be Beyonce.
Well, and then you're like owned by a company and you don't get to do what you want. And they own your music.
All, whatever.
I mean, I've seen it a million times.
Over
and over again.
Wow, that went on a long time. Get onto your next hot take, please.
That hot take at me about it. It's making me want to do another one.
That hot take got cold. It went so.
Well, maybe we'll edit the last 30 minutes of it out. All right. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
People are either born with legit organizational skills or they aren't. They cannot be learned.
I think that may be true, especially for Darren, who is a Virgo. Full stop.
I'm not. I've tried so hard.
I was. I really thought I was, but then I discovered that I wasn't.
I've read so many articles on organizing a closet, and I bought all the cool. I love buying the gear. I'm really good at buying all the stuff, but then doing it, I'm like, I suck at this. I don't even know how to like. I'm the worst.
My friend Lisa is an organizational genius, and she will come over and do your closet for you, and you will be amazed.
It's like either you got it or you don't got it.
Yep.
And
I think we never need.
I don't got it.
You know what we should do? We should never get Lisa and Darren in a room together because it will just be off the rails.
Oh, really? I'm going to give them both Adderalls and lock them in my house and see what happens. And Scott and I are going to be like, bye. Bye. And we're going to just do whatever.
Lisa, I hope you're listening. Lisa Tennant, I hope you're listening. All right.
Yeah.
Once a week or once a month, you absolutely must spend an entire day in bed.
Agreed.
Food delivered.
Yes.
Yep.
I did that yesterday.
Me too. Fabulous.
It was wonderful.
Next.
I agree. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you'll agree with this.
Okay. If I don't, I'm not going to talk about it for 15 minutes.
Thanks.
Sure.
Succulents are easy to kill despite everyone saying to people who can't keep plants alive, you can't kill it. Don't worry. Here. You sure can.
You can. And the reason that you can is because they get too wet. They get too much moisture.
Well, they're like, they're meant to be in the desert. Like you never have to think twice about it.
You can't forget about them.
Well, yes, you do. These are plants for people that they're supposed to be like bulletproof.
It's so funny.
I am awful. If Scott didn't water, I mean, like I can't even take that job on.
I know.
I was going to throw away all these succulents in my house, and Scott was like, "No, don't. I'll keep them alive." And guess what?
They died.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he knows how to keep plants alive, and I don't.
Okay. Listen. Here's the thing about.
I won't.
I know. Here's the thing about succulents too.
They suck. All plant life sucks. That's not a hot take. I'm joking.
You put the suck in succulent.
Succulent. Suck.
That is hilarious.
I'm just kidding.
But I'm with you because I have killed succulents myself. And I had a dream last night that I had a mother's-in-law tongue, which is also known as a snake plant. And I had a dream that I killed several of them. Why on earth would I dream about that? I don't know. Maybe it was kismet, just to know that we were going to be here today. Supposedly they're impossible to kill, but I have killed several. So I get it.
Well, welcome to my world.
And they're sort of like cacti. Anyway, okay. Speaking of
I have
plants,
2 more that I want to get in there, so go ahead.
A walk in nature looking at ducks swimming in a pond is really good for your soul.
Mm-hmm. That does sound nice. I don't have access to a pond with ducks, but I have been rewatching The Sopranos, and he has ducks in his pool, so I feel like I'm right there with you. And I saw some ducks over the weekend, and it is soothing. There are mallards. Yeah. Good idea.
Tony Soprano watches the ducks in his pool. Do, 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 do. He loves gabagool.
Goes to therapy.
No, remember, it's like, he loves gabagool. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
All right, yes, that's a good one. That's good, Nat. You're next.
Okay. So, the best dessert in the entire world is the chocolate molten lava cake from Chili's.
Oh,
hands down, ever.
I've never had it, so I don't know.
I've been places. All right,
you've seen some things.
I've seen some stuff.
I've had some,
but it does not get better than the chocolate molten lava cake from Chili's.
But let me ask you something. What makes it so good? I mean,
well, it comes out hot.
Okay. Yep.
And then they pour it's a la mode. And they pour chocolate sauce and caramel sauce on it. And then when you put your spoon, that moist cake, it was like whoosh of the chocolate innards. And you just eat up those innards.
And it doesn't taste
Really
like
good
it's
chocolate innards.
came out of a box or out of plastic or anything like
It's
that.
fabulous.
It tastes fresh.
You wouldn't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. That
it's
is
like it feels like you have seen Jesus each time you eat it.
Wow. I'm gonna have to
Go to church, Angela. Try it.
I think I'm gonna have to get me some of that chocolate lava cake, Natalie.
You don't want no part of this, Angela. You can't handle it. Makes all your bad feelings turn into good ones.
I think I want to try that chocolate lava cake. If you know that movie, you're welcome.
We love you.
All right. This is one of Frank's hot takes.
One more each.
But I'm going to tell you what it is. Bert Kreischer just needs to put his shirt back on. Do you know who that is?
Who's that?
The guy who's the comedian who does stand up with his shirt off. Bert Kreischer.
Huh?
Okay. Never mind.
Well, wait a minute. Just because I'm unaware doesn't mean everybody else is. Like, what's his shtick?
He does stand-up comedy with his shirt off.
He doesn't smash a watermelon with a mallet, does he? Because I love that.
He's no Gallagher.
I love it.
He's no Gallagher.
Anyone says that's not funny, they're wrong. That's funny.
Well, just go get you that newsboy cap and just get on there. Remember Gallagher?
Well,
God,
his
those
hair
outfits.
was upsetting. But
He's like David Crosby one step removed, like hair-wise.
So we need you to...
I don't like that look of the newsboy cap with like the skullet, with like the curly hair underneath there. I don't like that look.
A lot of
It's not a good look. It's very Jim Croce. It's very David Crosby, and it's very Gallagher.
Don't talk shit about Jim Croce.
I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying the hair. I don't like it. Sorry. This is hot takes.
You're right. You're right. All right.
What were you going to say?
Like time in a bottle. All right.
The first thing that I'd like to do.
All right,
is to grab a watermelon and
smash it with my great big old mallet. All right. So I'm going to do a twofer real quick because we need to do our pit stop. Here's a twofer.
Yep.
And I'm not sure I'm going to give you time to respond.
That's fine. I don't need it.
The ending of the original Will and Grace kind of sucked.
Okay.
And all water parks are absolutely disgusting and shouldn't exist.
Agreed. Disgusting.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said disgusting wrong.
Disgusting.
There you go.
Disgusting.
There you go.
Because this is like the ladies' man. And also, I think lentils are complicated.
They are complicated. You can't salt them before you break them down.
They're so good for you, and I want to eat them, but the texture, it's gross.
And they give you gas.
Because I don't know what that is, but I don't want to eat lentils, but I have to because they're so good for you.
They're full of fiber. They're really good for you.
And also, one more note.
Yep.
Food for thought.
Yep. Speaking of food.
The phrase, people should age gracefully.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
1,000,000%. No,
Whatever.
yes, absolutely.
Sure.
That can include laser treatments and well-done injections and a skin regimen if you want to. And that means you're still aging gracefully. I just don't think there should be a separation of some skin maintenance with not doing anything. Like, I think that there doesn't have to be a line in the sand. So I want to remove that line.
Thank you, George Bush. And also, like,
Whoa, why am I George Bush?
Because of the line in the sand. Just know,
I'd rather
know
be,
your
call
history.
me Barack Obama. Well, we're non-political.
Sorry.
Call me Barack. God.
I don't want to call you Barack. Barack didn't say that.
Right. That'd be too nice.
Right. Listen. We're not political, but
you called me George W. Bush.
Okay, listen.
Or no, Big George Bush?
Little George.
Ugh. Well.
No, wait. Oh, no, wait. Big George was the line in the sand guy.
Really? I'm the one that corrected you.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
So sorry. All right.
Do you have one more before our pit stop?
No, we have to do a pit stop.
All right.
Pit stop.
Okay.
You didn't say skirt.
Stop. Oh, skirt.
Thank you.
Sorry. Today's pit stop is dedicated to an actress, actor, amazing human that we have watched since she was a wee child.
I know who it is.
And we are balls deep in her current investigatory series that we all love called True Detective. We're talking about Jodie Foster.
Jody, we love you.
Jody's having a renaissance right now. She's having a renaissance right now.
We love her so much.
And she is nominated for an Academy Award right now. She's doing season 4 of True Detective, which is the best season after season 1. You cannot beat season 1 of True Detective. I will fight anyone. That's a hot take. You will never beat season 1 of True Detective with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. But this season is good. Right there next to it, and it's so good. And she's so amazing, and she's just on fire right now. She's back. She's back in a big, big way.
We talked about her a few episodes ago, talking about like during our Oscar predictions.
Yeah.
And I said I had watched an interview with her where she was talking about how, she was always doing stuff as a child. It was like constant. And she told a story. I don't know if you heard about this. She told a story where she was doing some show, and I don't know what it was, where there was a lion, and she was like 3 years old or 4 years old, and the lion took her in their mouth and like soft mouthed her. And she was like, the lion was like carrying her around. It was on Graham Norton. And she was like, sideways, like looking at all the people like, why are they all freaking out? And she's like remembering the fact that like this lion had it in her mouth. And then the trainer finally came up and was like, drop it.
Bad lion.
The lion dropped her.
Bad lion, no biscuit.
Yeah. Yes. This woman has seen some shit.
And this was a movie she was in that how that happened?
I don't know what movie it was. She was talking about it.
Because if this had been this day and age,
no.
Unfortunately,
we don't. They
would have had a Harambe situation. That was the gorilla that was murdered because the baby fell in the thing, and he didn't hurt the baby. He just like carried her around, the baby around, and the baby was fine.
What movie was that?
That's not a movie. That happened at the zoo. Sorry, I watch all the animal programs.
Ooh.
Right, well, leave it to me to make it weird. But anyway, Jodie Foster is like,
she's fantastic.
She's back here.
So proud of her.
She's
love her.
Doing her thing. She looks amazing.
I know.
But she you know what I love about her? She can look rough. She likes looking rough in her roles.
But I saw
in True Detective, she looks rough.
She does.
But she had a laser treatment before her Golden Globes performance.
Oh yeah, because you saw.
I can
tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Again, about aging gracefully, I don't care if people get laser
just
or whatever.
Don't give other people shit.
Don't give other people shit. Yeah, and I think that Jodie Foster can do whatever she wants to do.
Absolutely. Everybody can do, but yes. Yeah. Everyone's still beautiful. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
But just don't give other people shit unless, if people look crazy, I think it's still mean to give them shit.
Yeah, it is. But sometimes people do look a little crazy.
It makes it it's hard not to.
Awkward.
I get it. It's really awkward.
But luckily she hasn't done anything awkward. But the thing is, I love that she chooses her roles. She's like, I'm choosing my roles very carefully because I have been an actor my entire life and I don't need to be beholden to doing things I don't want to do.
I want to see her, she's nominated for an Oscar and Robert De Niro's nominated for an Oscar. I want to see them chat because what is their relationship like since Taxi Driver?
Oh, God.
Do we know?
I don't know.
Are they friends?
I don't know.
I'm dying to know.
Well, we need to do some internet research, Natalie.
I know. And tonight, though, I've been checking for 3 days, the finale of True Detective.
Yep.
And it comes out tonight at 8.
I'm going to be eating it with my pot roast.
Well,
I've been watching it with my pot roast.
Hopefully I'm enjoying a big old hot dog.
Maybe some Kraft mac and cheese. We don't know.
No, that's not happening.
That's not
happening.
Salad
in a bag. Okay. Salad in a bag.
Oh, right. Salad in the bag. Right.
But anyway, I'm just saying she is like rebirth. She's never been irrelevant, but she is like Naiad, True Detective. Like, what's she going to do next? And she's this like quiet and like, did you see her calf muscles in her sex scene in True Detective?
I know. They were insane.
Bonkers.
I know. I saw. I actually did hone in on that. It's funny that you brought that up.
She had calf implants. But she didn't.
I think it was all that training from Naiad. She probably, but
I guess.
Listen.
Anyway,
more power to her.
Girlfriend's a monster presence, amazing actress.
Yep.
Just beautiful, wonderful.
Yep.
That we can assume person, and I'm here for it. I think that she deserved a pit stop.
Yep.
Straight
Agree.
Up.
Pit stop.
Right.
Jodie Fisher. Jodie Foster. We love you. Thank you, Jodie, for all the work you've given us all these years. Thank you, Jodie. And on that note, I do believe it's time for us to say Goodbye.
Are you going to do your namaste or?
Namaste, Natalie. To you I say, namaste, wearing shorts in winter. Maybe that was about me. I don't know.
Namaste, say.
What you want? I love that because that's sort of bringing it back to Michael Jackson doing his mumbles, which you were so good at. Oh, that last episode.
It also brings us back to the beginning of the show.
It does. Just a little bookmark, a little bookend, full circle bookend.
'Cause I love you.
Do. I love you.
Okay, bye.
Well, never not in a minute. When something doesn't come at all. It doesn't silly. It isn't silly at all. All right, love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. Now, isn't that better? Thanks for listening. Feel free to leave us a review and be sure to subscribe wherever you get your shows. Put Your Books Down is produced by ClantonCreative.com.